Fromania Bricks, and welcome back to the world's fanciest Lego recording studio, at least in our house and on the second floor. And recently we uploaded a video that showcased our entire 1,300 Lego set collection. And on that video, we received a comment that really sparked the reason that we're talking to you today. And that comment was this: man, it looks fun to be wealthy. And I mean, honestly, I get it. A video that shows our entire Lego collection spilling out of this room into the whole house, it's gonna spin up comments and thoughts. So I wanted to take a couple of minutes and pull back the curtain on the Fromania Bricks collection and let you hear the story. And along the way, we're gonna answer some questions that you may be thinking. Number one, how did this Lego collection come to be? Number two, how in the world do you afford 1,300 Lego sets? And then number three, as a family who has been very vocal about their faith, how are you okay with this much stuff accumulating in your home? Now, as you saw in our Lego collection tour, which if you haven't seen it, we went ahead and linked it in the description below. We have a lot of Lego. It has spilled out of the Lego room into the whole house. And it's not just Lego sets. It's minifigures and bulk building bricks, Lego adjacent memorabilia, and far beyond. Like, it is a lot. But before I get into the how, I just want to talk with you a second about the why. You see, to us, this is a shared family interest that truly does bring us closer together as a family. Not only are we enriching creativity and other useful skills in life, it truly is a way that as a family we spend time together. Some of our best moments of deep conversation as a family have happened in this very room with Lego bricks in our hands. They've been a tool that we've used to tell stories of life and of faith, and a tool that we've used to connect with the world around us. Not only are we connecting with each other as a family, we really are creating community out of this. Lego has been a beautiful tool in meeting and building relationships with people that we might have never connected with or met any other way. So now let's talk about some of these questions. Number one, how did this Lego collection come to be? What I can say is that this did not happen overnight. As rad as it would have been on January 1st of 2025 to wake up and be like, you know what we need to do? We need to go out and buy 1,300 Lego sets. It just didn't happen that way. This Lego collection has been years in the making. In fact, it's actually been decades in the making. See, some of the Lego sets that we own in this collection date back to the late 80s and early 90s when little Kyle was playing with his Lego Grand Prix and Lego policemen were invading his Lego town. And some of the Lego in this room is a carryover from Michelle's childhood as well. But as a whole, this Lego collection has had its largest influx over the past 11, 12, even 13 years. Ever since Micah and Caleb were little, Lego has been their jam. While normally kids' interests in toys ebb and flow and change from year to year, and toys come in and toys come out, Micah and Caleb have been locked into Lego since like 3 and 4 years old. That means every year, every Christmas, every birthday, every special occasion, every I'm thinking of you gift has been Lego. From grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins and friends and strangers. And let me tell you, that adds up over the decades. Now, I know certainly not every single gift the boys have received have been Lego since they've been 3 years old. But I can say, honestly, a significant portion of those gifts have been. And it's not just Micah and Caleb, it's Michelle and I too, because we are just as in on this hobby. So, birthdays, what do you think I buy for Michelle? Lego. Christmas, what does Michelle buy for me? Lego. What does our family buy for us as gifts? Lego. So, a large percentage of what you see in our collection is just that. It's been through the rhythms of years of gifting and receiving, and it adds up. Now, I'm sure you're doing the math in your head, right? 13 years, 1,300 Lego sets. That's like an average of 100 Lego sets a year. certainly you guys do not receive that many gifts. No one is that loved. So how do we afford the rest of our Lego collection? Let's talk about that. This is indeed a good question. And the answer is actually less about income and more about choices. First, we don't really live in excess in a lot of areas of life. We aren't a name brand family. I mean, I am perfectly content with a $20 pair of jeans from Ross, as long as they're comfortable and they fit good. It doesn't mean that I don't have anything with a name brand on it or that Michelle doesn't, but we don't pursue it. Like, it's not a need in life. So we live pretty simple when it comes to fashion brands. When we eat out, we don't do a lot of sit-down restaurants. We are certainly not your 5-star dining family. When we eat out, we're much more of the flavor of let's go grab a counter service meal, grab our food quick, sit down, eat it, and go. It's quick, fast, economical, and we're always looking for ways to optimize our food spend. We don't drink alcohol. We don't smoke cigars, pipes, cigarettes. We don't vape. I don't buy lottery tickets. We don't gamble. There's no real excessive hobbies that we have. I'm not a golfer. We don't go to the shooting range. We don't hunt. So a lot of these things that Americans spend their money on, they're not in our budget, which frees up the budget quite a bit, actually. So you'd be surprised at how much you can save by living a conservative lifestyle in so many of these areas. Beyond that, we've always looked to optimize our Lego purchases because let's be real, if you've walked into the Lego store, Lego is what it is. It's very expensive. It's not a cheap hobby. We utilize a lot of store rewards. Let's say that there's something that we need to buy for the house and we can get it at Kohl's. We're gonna shop at Kohl's because we can get Kohl's cash that then reinvests into our Lego collection. The same is true with Target Circle rewards. The amount of times that the Target Circle rewards stack up and we're like, all right, there we go. We can get the next Lego set just on things that we are buying anyway and things that we need anyway. And then Lego, of course, has their own rewards process. The Lego VIP Insiders rewards. That means anytime that we do want to buy a retail Lego set, we're probably going to buy it from Lego as opposed to Target or Walmart or some other outlet. That way, we're getting VIP rewards that we can reinvest into Lego for something we were going to buy anyway. The same is true of our favorite local brick store, Bricks and Minifigs. They have a fantastic customer loyalty program. And I'm telling you, it really adds up over time to make a difference in your spend on Lego. Additionally, we've found some great auction houses that we've been able to pick up so many Lego sets for 50% off, 40% off, 60% off of their retail value. We are always hunting down that deal. We found that Facebook Marketplace and Bricklink and eBay, if you are patient, can be a great source to find really deep deals on some Lego sets that are incredibly pricey otherwise. And then we've really become scavengers in our house. We are continually finding old things that we don't need, we don't use, we don't want. We're listing it, we're selling it, and that becomes hobby money as well. Micah and Caleb have gone through some of those other toys that they've gotten through the years that they just don't enjoy anymore. And they've sold it and been able to reinvest that into Lego. I am the same way. I will scour the house, and if it's not bolted down or in use, it's probably going to be fair game to go up for sale. So we're always just looking at how do we declutter things that we don't need, invest it into the hobbies that we do enjoy, and that becomes part of the revenue stream of how we continue to add Lego to our collection. All of that comes together and helps us optimize our budget in a way that we're able to enjoy this hobby as a family. And the best part of it is that we know all of this stuff isn't depreciating as a whole. As a whole, a lot of our sets are maintaining value, and some of them are even appreciating in value. So we know when we need the extra money in our budget, we know when we're short, we can pick up one of the Lego sets and we can sell it, and it's probably not going to be at a loss. At worst, most of the time, it's just a break even. And oftentimes, it's at a gain. So really, it's almost like this is our savings account. But it's a savings account that's tangible, that we get to look at and enjoy every day. And one day we know that it has enough value that we can move it if we need to. So that leads us to the final question. As a family who's been very vocal about their faith, how are you okay with all of this stuff? And that is indeed a really good question. But there is a difference in having stuff and stuff having you. I can't say it's an easy difference, but it is indeed a distinct difference. When we have stuff, it can be used, it can be enjoyed, it can be released. When stuff has you, honestly, it becomes an idol, and everything else you do is sacrificed for it. I can't say that we haven't danced close to that line in the past, but I can say that God has always been so gracious in bringing it to the forefront of our minds to self-correct before all of this does indeed have us. We do believe in philanthropy and giving as well as a family of faith. And the question could be asked of us, isn't all of that money spent on Lego money that could have been given away instead? We do give. And this is not the platform or the place to talk about how and why and where we give. But as it relates to Lego, we recognize that commerce gives as well. Our world needs transactional commerce. You see, when we buy a new Lego set, we are actually providing work, and daily bread for families all over Denmark and Europe. Honestly, all over the world at these Lego manufacturing facilities. When we purchase from Bricks and Minifigs, we are giving local families the opportunity to work and provide for their families. So giving is indeed an essential part of our faith and life, but so is spending. Because without spending, we would create a world in which there was no means for anyone to provide work and worth and value into the world around us. So it truly is about balance. It's not about all spend or all give, but it's about finding a harmony of the two. We also believe that our passions are a gift. That our passion is really our permission to use the things that we enjoy, the things that we're a part of, to connect with the world around us, to share the goodness of God's love and story with the world around us. So our passion for Lego, our collection, they enable us to do that. This YouTube channel, us talking together today, only exists because of this collection. It's what brought us together in this moment. We have so many new friends that we've made and relationships that we've created because of Lego. It truly has become a tool in which we can build beauty in the world around us, in which we can build relationships that truly convey and express the love of God to those that we get to meet. Now, it is easy to let all of this slip into addiction. We joke about it often as a family. And conversations like this today, they help center us. They center us on having Lego and not Lego having us. So thank you for connecting with us on this journey. If you haven't yet, we'd be so blown away if you click subscribe below, if you connected on a deeper level. Go find us on Instagram or Facebook at Fromania Bricks and drop us a note. We would love to hear your story as well. And go out there and keep building beauty in the world around you with these little plastic bricks that we all enjoy. Tell stories, forge friendships, create beauty, give more, do more, share more, and love more. Go out there and show your smile. There is someone in the world that truly needs it.
Give more, do more, share more, and love.